Hello, welcome to our next video within CIMA E3 Enterprise Strategy. We're still in Chapter 3, Strategy Implementation. We will be discussing the various types of organization structures in this video. The video is based on Express notes, which you can download from www.theexpgroup.com. The issue of organizational structures is within CIMA E3 syllabus because it is very difficult to imagine fulfilling or following a certain strategy without aligning the organizational structure to it. And the structure of the organization will either speed up the process of strategy implementation or will just stop or will hamper the implementation of certain strategies. So strategies and organizational structures must be aligned. First, let's look at traditional structures. A line structure is where each of the reporting lines are clearly determined. Right, you've got the example of a sales director, and below the sales director you've got regional managers probably responsible for certain areas. And below the regional managers you've got the sales force. Everyone knows exactly what to do and whom to report to. That makes decision faster. However, on the other hand, it does make it difficult to create teams of experts in various fields because everyone has got their reporting lines and there is no communication between those lines. And therefore, regional manager 2 knows nothing about regional manager 1, environment, client, these sort of things. It is very difficult to create a team of experts from various fields. A sort of solution to this problem is a line and staff structure, where you've got the reporting lines as previously. However, you also have people who are outside these reporting lines. So the sales director may have an expert, an HR expert, marketing expert, market research expert that will tell him things he will never hear from his regional managers. There may also be a training manager who will be responsible for training all the sales force within the structure. Now, the obvious problem here is that the regional managers are not really responsible in front of the training manager. So his job is sort of in a limbo, and that may also not contribute to certain strategies. A similar thing with an expert. He has no influence on the work of regional managers, and therefore they are in full capacity to question what he says. Alright, other structures are, for example, a functional structure where people are classified according to the function that they do. It's not really a different type of structure because what you see here is probably a part of a functional structure in an organization where you see the sales director, meaning that's the substructure of a sales department. Now, you can have divisional structures where people are grouped according to, for example, products. So you may have the chief executive officer, and then below the chief executive officers there will be some managers responsible for certain products. Cars, church equipment, and alcohol and cigarettes, as in this case. A structure can be based on markets rather than products. Here you have an example of a CEO, and below that person there will be people who are responsible for certain markets, children and elderly people. So the product doesn't matter. Maybe there are the same products sold to both of these markets, yet the split of responsibility will be by the market rather than by the product. And obviously, geographical structure is another example of how we may structure the organization, and in many cases it is done like that in multinationals, where you've got the CEO and then you've got the America, the famous EMEA, Europe, Middle East and Africa, and probably Asia. This is a geographic structure actually created to match the time zones. And finally, one of the most popular structure now is the matrix structure, where two or more structures are sort of fitted together, are put one on another. You will have the CEO with functional heads below him, but those functions will be realized by products. So a person here will be responsible in front of the product manager if that person is involved in the manufacturing of product X, but will also be responsible to the head of manufacturing in general. All right, that ensures that projects can be easily performed and managed. It enables the creation of interdisciplinary teams. It's easy now to take one marketing person from here, one HR person from here, and this manufacturer, and quickly create a new team to develop product V. Right, make a manager for the product V, and within that structure you can easily and flexibly create new things.